30 years ago, I set myself a goal to tell the stories of adventure, to stand on the tops of the mountains, to float the West's best rivers.
Gary's Greenie Special.
My name is Gary Lewis. These are stories from the edge of civilization. Tales of yesterday. Notes from wilderness. This is Frontier Unlimited. For me and my Pudelpointer, Liesl, the 2023-2024 season was our last together, and knowing she had a disease that would take her before her time, the hunts were that much sweeter. In a career that spanned 100 hunts, there are a lot of memories that stand out, and this hunt at Gateway, north of Madras in Central Oregon, was one of those that was kind of a landmark because she was at the top of her game. She was about 8 years old at this point, and she had a lot of good hunting experience on chukar, quail, pheasants, and we're out here with Troy Clark and Court Priday and Trevor Barclay running the cameras, and it illustrated to me one of her strengths. She got really good hunting alongside all kinds of dogs, and over the course of her life she hunted besides Springers, GSPs, Labs, Cocker Spaniels, even Jack Russells. Sometimes a dog would bully her and take away a bird and claim the retrieve, and sometimes she would be the bully, and eventually she learned to be a polite hunter and get along with everyone. Because, as we all learn eventually, bird hunting is about manners. We actually started the day at Cross Keys Station, which is a hotel in Madras, Oregon. It's located right as you come down off the grade and not very far away from Gateway Preserve. But what I really love what they've done here, and it's the Priday family, Court Priday and his family, their vision to preserve some of the stories and the memorabilia from the Old West, because their property in north central Oregon is part of the stagecoach tradition, where the stagecoaches would stop and there would be a place to get a meal and stay for the night. And those were hard days, and these days you still need a place to overnight, and you can do it in a lot more luxury in a place like Cross Keys Station.
Second, it's free. It's a wild bird, according to the ODFW regulations. It's a wild bird from the moment that bird is let out by the preserve operator.
One of her strengths was watching the bird, then watching it go down. She could go straight to the spot and find the bird again, time and time again. It amazed me. She's gone. She's off running, and she might be gone 10 minutes. Then here she comes with the bird in her mouth. She was a very prey-driven Pudelpointer. She watched the birds in the sky, she watched airplanes, and she had a great nose, and she was patient. Gateway Preserve is this wonderful corner of Central Oregon where you can find really nice pheasant hunting down in the valley, and up on top it's that classic chukar habitat that breaks over into the canyon of the Deschutes River. So you get these great views on clear days, and then you get some rugged weather when that wind is coming over the tops of the Cascades. And you always know what's coming because you can see it over the plains, over the Warm Springs, the Agency Plains, and the Mutton Mountains. And it's really great pheasant and chukar habitat up here at Gateway Preserve.
See all these little pockets where the water collects? This is where these birds come in and they'll water in little places like that. Okay, dogs are on point again.
Warren scope mounts didn't become the standard of the industry in an engineering lab, and we didn't become legendary by standing still. At Warren scope mounts, we put our gear to the test with top shooters and on the hunt year-round. We know long-range shooters and world-class hunters demand the best, and we build the best. Bases and rails, scope rings, MSR mounts, and magazine extensions. Ask for Warren scope mounts at your favorite gun stores or visit warrenscopemounts.com. Confidence in every shot.
The 6th edition of Fishing Central Oregon, written by Brooks Snavely and Gary Lewis, features 500 color photos highlighting more than 200 lakes and streams. A large number of aerial views provide perspective, legendary waters, big trout, the Deschutes, Crane Prairie, detailed maps, access points, boat launches. Ask for the Fishing Central Oregon book or click GaryLewisOutdoors.com. The Fishing Central Oregon book.
There's a place in the mountains untouched by a stressful world, where the ice crystals break under your feet, temperatures bring hands together. From a timeout for the game at Crescent Lake Lodge, to a lovely commute, where dinner plans are all but set. Make your stay at Crescent Lake Lodge and Resort at CrescentLakeResort.com.
You haven't been here, but you know it. You've heard the sounds, smelt the air, and seen where your heart lands, if not yet. You haven't been here, but you've longed for a destination near or far, where the young and old find rest and excitement, not apart. You haven't been here, but you're on your way to a place not far. ExploreTheDalles.com.
And then there was the year that she turned 8 years old. At the end of that season, we started to see the bleeding in her nose, and the doctor confirmed she had sinus cancers, and we did all that we could to make it easier on her. There were some treatments that seemed to alleviate the inflammation, and then she could scent birds again, and we continued to hunt, but I didn't let her work as hard. But I did let her have the glory of it. Get a bird in her mouth, bring it to hand, back out, quartering back and forth, pointing another bird, putting it in the air and shooting it so she could bring it back again. Sometimes she was so proud of herself, she had to talk about it, and she would stand there. It was always a rooster pheasant that made her the most proud, and not just any rooster. It was the ones she outsmarted, the old cagey ones, the ones with the longest spurs and the longest tail feathers. And then she'd just stand there and chatter at me till she said everything she needed to say, and then she'd go back and hunt again.
Good girl, Liesl. Thank you. Give a walk. Yeah.
You want to hunt down from here and take that corner back?
Yeah. Good girl. Good girl. I started playing the bass about 11 years ago, and that's been really great. So I play at church. Yeah. See the little bare spot on her flank right there?
The wind was really starting to blow, and we could tell this trip was just about over, and then my hat blew off. And you know, when my hat blows off, that's 16 miles per hour, and I'm gonna start heading back to the truck. On hunt number 100, we staged a driven shoot at Sage Canyon Outfitters near Maupin. It was a perfect storm of pheasant.
Okay. Bob.
Gary, how we doing?
We're doing good, so we're putting on a European hunt today, which is Lindsay Valentine. This is Mark. Sam, have you been out here before?
I don't think so. Steve. Yeah, we have another Steve.
Steve Fox.
I just remember to just say Steve again.
Power is confidence. It breaks down barriers, plows through fields of uncertainty, travels 1,000,000 miles, then goes 1,000,000 more. When others waver, power pushes forward. On the high seas, ice roads, and deep underground, power takes performance standards and shatters them. It uses 100 years of formulating expertise to engineer the next generation of diesel engine oil chemistry. Introducing Iselson Advanced Technology, the power you need to go further.
Frontier Roast is a medium roast derived from 100% select-grade Colombian coffee, the essential brew of the backcountry. For the finest trout fishing in America, why not enjoy the finest coffee before you make the first cast? Get yours today at GaryLewisOutdoors.com.
Introducing Nosler's Whitetail Country Ammunition. Whether you're chasing that trophy buck, shooting management deer, or simply filling the freezer, you need ammunition you can rely on for a quick, clean kill every time. Loaded with the legendary solid base bullet and the high-performance straight wall bullet, Whitetail Country Ammunition sets a new standard in deer hunting with exceptional bullet penetration and expansion to kill deer quick.
Life is good, yeah. Life is good, yeah. Yeah, in my darkest times, you got me feeling like I've been walking on air.
A European style driven pheasant hunt is one of those things, it's hard to describe. You have to be there and see it, but the hunt is very programmed, it's very staged. Each hunter stands at their own station. They call them pegs, and they have a certain amount of time at the station, and then they rotate to the next one. And the birds, in this case, they're coming off the top of a cliff being driven toward us, and they get out in the sky above, long shots, and it really trains the eye. And the dogs that were with us, we kept them in their boxes and then let them go when the shooting was over so that they could go pick up the birds. And it was a real treat to see the dogs, how they each had their own different style. Jessie, the spaniel, just doing her best, great nose on that dog, and then Birdie, the cocker spaniel, just working really hard, her first hunt, and then Liesl here on her last hunt. And this is where it all started with Liesl. The first time I brought her here, she was 16 weeks old. And I remember I wanted to make sure that the first time she heard a shotgun blast, that it was a long ways away. And I remember the moment she turns and she looks at me, and she saw that it was okay. And then after that, it was never an issue for her again. On that hunt, she's 16 weeks old. She pointed, she trailed wounded birds, and she retrieved, all on her first hunt. I took pictures of her by the old barn. She was so cute, so eager to please this little puppy that was growing out her beard and growing out her long eyebrows. Characteristics of the Pudelpointer. We got her from Rod Rist in Terrebonne, Oregon. He's a breeder of Pudelpointers, a chucker hunter, and he helped us get our start, pointed us in the right direction for training. And one of the fun things about this breed is they have it all. They've got it there. You just have to encourage the right traits as the pup is growing up. And
Liesl's kind of a Western dog, and she's not used to this kind of a thing where she has to watch the action and get the delayed gratification. But I think she's starting to get the hang of it now. And anyway, this is her 100th hunt. And she pretty much started her career at this place, but she's never done this kind of a thing before. And so anyway, we're learning together.
it was a journey. It was a journey that of 10 years and 100 hunts and great memories.
Come on. She's gonna roll it down the hill.
Warren scope mounts didn't become the standard of the industry in an engineering lab, and we didn't become legendary by standing still. At Warren scope mounts, we put our gear to the test with top shooters and on the hunt year-round. We know long-range shooters and world-class hunters demand the best, and we build the best. Bases and rails, scope rings, MSR mounts, and magazine extensions. Ask for Warren scope mounts at your favorite gun stores or visit warrenscopemounts.com. Confidence in every shot.
The 6th edition of Fishing Central Oregon, written by Brooks Snavely and Gary Lewis, features 500 color photos highlighting more than 200 lakes and streams. A large number of aerial views provide perspective, legendary waters, big trout, the Deschutes, Crane Prairie, detailed maps, access points, boat launches. Ask for the Fishing Central Oregon book or click GaryLewisOutdoors.com. The Fishing Central Oregon book.
Introducing Nosler's Whitetail Country Ammunition. Whether you're chasing that trophy buck, shooting management deer, or simply filling the freezer, you need ammunition you can rely on for a quick, clean kill every time. Loaded with the legendary solid base bullet and the high-performance straight wall bullet, Whitetail Country Ammunition sets a new standard in deer hunting with exceptional bullet penetration and expansion to kill deer quick.
Life is good, yeah. Life is good, yeah. Yeah, in my darkest times, you got me feeling like I've been walking on air. Left all my worries and cares. I've got no burdens around you.
We go right to left or left to right, depending on which side is shooting, depending on the wind and how the birds are being flushed out. Boom. I did not even see that one. Birdie, let me see. Let me see, Birdie.
His wife, his first wife,
Sandy.
Sandy, was great.
Yes.
Then, of course, at the end of it, you sit and you remember and you talk about what you're going to do next time. And Liesl, she wanted to keep on going. She worked up through the sagebrush behind the house where we were staying, and I saw her go on point, and then I saw the rooster, and I went up there with my camera, and I took one last picture of her on point, pointing her last rooster. This had been her life's work, and here she was at the end of it, and it was one of those moments that I'll never forget. This new pup, she shows promise. We called her Pepper. She came from a breeder in Nampa, Idaho. She's eager to please. She came with huge paws. From the very start, she was already quartering in front of me, back and forth. She likes to turn and look over her shoulder to make sure I'm there. And all the indicators are that this pup is going to be a big, strong female. She reminds us of Liesl, but Pepper has her own story to write.
We are having a good time, aren't we?